Hi. As I said, today we're gonna, well, experience a lot of pain. I'm still sick, so if I snort or if I sneeze, I do apologize for that. But without further ado, let's explore this place that we were teleported to last time via a chest. And yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. We check out the map. We're right here. So, can I watch out? I wonder how much damage do I deal? Now remember, since we were teleported by a transporter trap, if we die, we respawn right here. And we kept teleport out. You know what? That's not a lot of damage. Not at all, and they have homing attacks. That kind of arc up. Yikes. Ooh, a smithing stone 5. Yeah, we can just try and run by really fast. Never mind. I don't exactly remember how to get out of this place. But I do have some lemon cake. Then. Yep. Back here. Oh. Okay. I was really hoping that guy wouldn't aggro immediately. But he did. Just want to get the smithing stones. They will come in handy later. Doesn't matter that I die. Just want to get the good stuff. I think I'm severely underleveled for this area. I think that's plain to see. But we'll make it work. And once we get out, I have a certain thing I really want to grab. So this time, let's try going down, or we can quickly jump up here. I won't even bother picking up my runes. Didn't have any. Wow. I just wanted the item. Okay, forget the item. We're going down. I think there is an exit there. For some reason it loads really slowly. Okay, there's one of these. So usually there's either a boss fight or a grace. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Huh, that was a lot easier than I remembered, but not complaining. So let's activate it because we will want to come back here. I'll mark it on the map as usual. Anyhow, we get a rest so that the debuff goes away and we can teleport again. Now, properly this time. Welcome to Ohio. This place officially sucks. Really. He looks special, but maybe it's just the area. Yeah, they all look the same. Ooh, we have little loot scarab. The Swamp of Aeonia. This, I think is more or less the place of Malenia. Blade of Mikla. Oh, got him. Poison armament. Nice. Oh, and I remember this place. On my first playthrough I was a big dum-dum. And I didn't grab this grace here. And it took me the entire playthrough to come back here. It's up by the shack. Yeah, this is... Oh no! Returns of the Grace. This is... Celia, the town of sorcery. Be gone. Now let me touch Grace. As you might have guessed, Celia, the town of sorcery, is full of sorcerers. No surprise. But stop by the shack beyond the southern gate. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, the sorcerers here are also mostly invisible until you come close to them. On. I don't think I'm ready to explore here just yet. But if we jump on top of the rocks, we find this shack and the guy, Gary's shack.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there.
Sure.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure. When the Erd Tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep, scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there.
Okay.
First, you must find its hidden, then I will tell you the secret.
Okay. Ooh, that's Dougie. So, where do I want to go from here? I would like to grab that obelisk, get the map, because the map would help us very much. But I think that's the Dragon Barrow map, and there should be one here. I don't think we can see it just yet, but I'll trust my gut. And we'll ride down there, and once the fog clears, we'll peek. And here, yeah, here, we'll find an amazing thing. Provided we want to die. This is a fairly high level area. I'd say it should be at least level 60. We are, oh, yep, there it is. We are level 13. So, and there's a giant throwing magic pots. Sorry for the spoilers. Yep. Oh, this place is just full of rot, full of death. Even the sky's red. It's just overall not a nice place. He's a merchant. And I think he has a really cool thing.
I know selling.
Rodbone arrows. Not only that, he has flaming bolts. Unfortunately, we don't use bolts. I need to find a guy with flaming arrows. He sells clothes. which would be kind of fitting for this build. And he sells this helmet. I love this helmet. I think it looks cool and it has really decent stats. It's really heavy, but it's also really good. In my opinion, at least. For now, let's just buy 8 arrows. Unless we can... No, we cannot afford the rot bone recipe. But we will, and we will cheese a lot of stuff with them. So, map, Kaled. Also known as Ohio. Now, from here, I think there's a grace around here. And then we want to make our way down southeast, and here's a little tower. This is a giant castle. Not as giant as Stormvale, although Stormvale isn't that big. And in here is one of the bosses. But we don't care about that just yet. We just want grace. It should be just up ahead. Actually, is that a church? This is a church. Okay. You can recognize them fairly easily on the map by the shape of the ruins, and always, I think, inside of them you can find a grace. Wait. Actually, this might be one of the greatest churches in the entire game. Yeah, it's the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Why is it so great? Well, Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook. Dragon in Greece, that's not why it's great. This altar is why it's great. So, if I quit out real fast, you might recognize the Church of Dragon Communion. However, the church only had like 3 incantations: the Dragon Dragon Maw, Dragon Slap, and Dragon something. This will have all of the things from the game. So, and it had Dragon Fire, I think. It has 4 elemental Dragon Fires. So, Dragon Magic, Dragon Rot, and Dragon Ice. And also, for every dragon you kill, because dragons are unique in this game, for every dragon you kill, you unlock a new incantation. There are more powerful versions of each of the breath attacks. So, Akhil, actually on the lake, grants you a better dragon fire. Then there's a magic dragon, there's a rot dragon real close, there's an ice dragon somewhere. Oh, there's a mama dragon. Do we have any bleed? If we have any bleed, we can go cheese the mama dragon. We have Reduvia, we don't have any arcane. We can use the Morning Star. Ooh, you know what? Let's go cheese Mama Dragon. Where's the Grace? Oh, and Mama Dragon is in Dragon Barrel. Okay, we won't be able to cheese Mama Dragon just yet. We are not Imfa. But soon. Oh no, I am bleeding. So, we just summon a horse. Oh, also, this cathedral is patrolled by a special breed of banished knights, which wear special helmets adorned with red and gold cloth. I think it looks real nice, and it can definitely fit into multiple setups. Outfits. Why is something roaring? Oh, there's a bird. The Great Dragonfly head, which I just got from the Great Dragonfly, will help us in crafting items, which will reduce poison and rot buildup. Oh, I see a scarab. Oh. I see a scarab, and it's not red, so it has a cool item. Oh, but it's real chunky. Just a somber smithing stone 4. Not all that useful for me now. Ooh. Statue. Yeah, we are not supposed to be here. but we are. We are here. So let's just grab all the stuff we can. Oh, burn up. Oh, safety, safety, safety. Come on, I know tunnel ahead. Just want to open the door. Oh boy. Oh, let me in. Hated catacombs. I can't even open them up. So let's sit down for a moment. Reset the bird. Okay, and now I mark this one as... Actually, I don't know if I found this on my main character. That's the thing with this game. I have 3 characters now, and I still keep finding stuff on each of them. Well, obviously, most of the stuff I found on my first character, but as I'm playing as a mage, in my spare time, I find some new cool stuff. Here on stream, I find some new cool stuff. I love it. What is that knight? Okay, so it's a red mane knight. They use fire. They use fire to stave off the scarlet rot. These guys organize a hunt for the great duggies. We don't care about that. We're just gonna quickly pass by. There's a grace right in the middle of their camp. No idea why, but there is one. Let's reset them. Impassable Great Bridge, and now we make our way up this tower. Yeah, let's do that first. Because I also heard a scarab on the hill behind me. But it's not as important right now. These guys can be a hassle, unless I can just sneak by, maybe pick one off. Oh, I messed up. I forgot I don't have a shield. Yeah, they are way tougher than Godric's soldiers. He is not climbing up, that's good. Let me heal up the full. Now up and up. It's here. I think I gotta go up again. How did that not hit me? No, never mind. We don't go up. There is a chest. Can I bait them into going up? I don't think so. Oh, it's even worse. Okay, let me just open the chest and get the thing and we're up. Oh, I skipped through it. I'll show it in a... Oh, man, I died anyway. Well, it's only 200 runes. No diggy. But what I got is a really powerful talisman. At least powerful for this build. Because it increases all arrow damage. And now we're going with a bow. So obviously you can tell that's good. So we had one which increases bow effective range, but this one, yeah, raises attack power of arrows and bolts. Those actually, no, they still deal 45 and stuff and things. But it should deal more damage. I don't know how much, but I think it should be at least 10%, right? I forgot to turn my light, that's why my camera is all green. But I forgot to show it off the last few times. A couple of days ago, I think it was no further than one day, I went to the store. In that store, I got a new lamp. Love this lamp. Hello. But yes, it's pretty hard to spot, is it? Put this on. I would have to roll down my window, but you know what? Later on the stream, when it gets a little bit darker outside, I can maybe show it off a little bit better. For now I'm green. Let's get up the hill. I hear him. There he is. I wanted to switch my... not shoot. Don't worry, the trumpet only means that they are going to hunt the beast, not us. I was incorrect. Oh boy. No bueno. Please just leave me be. Yeah, 100 damage against these guys is not that bad. How much without it? If I hit. 97. So yeah, that's about 10%. Which isn't all that bad. It can save an arrow or two. Which I was mostly after. But I don't think we have anything better to do right now in Ohio. So let's get out of here. No, not again. Red Main Knight aggroed. And now he won't let me go. Which is bad. And there's a Volteh. Or a kangaroo. Okay, quickly, while we can. I want to go here. I think. Because there's a shack nearby. I missed. Yeah, right this way. It's the worst when you feel a sneeze coming on and it just doesn't come. And you look like a dum-dum. I do, at least. There we go. The artist's shack. So this is a painting, and this painting place. We need to find that place. Thankfully, I have a pretty good idea of where this place is, and so we can go and explore. I don't think there's anything more here until we cross the bridge and the ruins, and then we're back to Ohio. So today, let's try doing that, because then we can cheese Dragon Mama. And if that doesn't work, we'll just go to Stormvale Castle, probably. What's this I missed? Oh. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. We'll have to go and do that. Also one dungeon we missed there, and one there. Okay. So we got stuff to do. We also gotta clear out Port Hate. Okie dokie. But the painting. The painting is actually real close to Seaside Ruins. We did Blythe's quest line. No, we did not. I can't remember if we talked to Callie about it. We'll have to go and do that as well. First, I'm running kind of low on arrows. I think it's like 2,000 runes to get a full refill of arrows. In my case. Yep, see, you see the arch, you see the tree, you see the grave posts. And there was a spooky little guy on a chair, and he gives us the incantation scarab. It's a hat. It's not always a hat, the reward. But this hat has negative resistances, but it reduces the cost of incantations. Which isn't all that great, but it works, maybe. Yes. Let's go and ask Callie about stuff, and then let's go clear some dungeons. Now with those, we should get some more runes, and with those runes we can go and grab a handy dandy item. Oh, also, my bow is +4. Okay. And just one smithing stone too.
It's you again. Always a pleasure.
Ah, about the howling in Mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Get the finger snap emote. Let's get a few more arrows.
Goodbye.
Because we might need those. And let's get clearing. So we saw a Groveside Cave really early on. I feel that sneeze coming on now. It sucks. But we haven't had the chance to explore it. Thankfully, it's pretty well lit up. Not thankfully, there are a lot of wolves inside. But I'm hoping we can one-shot them. Yes, we can. We can maybe even get a few bones. Oh boy. That's no bueno. Ah! Let's get up. Killing groups of enemies inside of a dungeon doesn't actually replenish your flasks. So you gotta be wary of that. It's really dark and I'm not using a torch because well, I have it set on my bow slot. But you can try and spam locking on. If it locks on, well, you know that there's an enemy. Yeah. But I'm using fire arrows. I don't know if I need to use fire arrows. So far, I'm not bones. Oh, I actually didn't need to use fire arrows. Fire arrows are my better arrows. Oh, and while they are sleeping, I think we also get the stealth attack bonus. That's neat. We got one bone out of all that, and we get a cracked pot. And this cracked pot we can use. We got 4. Let's put them to good use now. I'll keep the flask of Lunge's Physic, but I'll also equip Fire Pot. And we can get down to business. Let's summon the jellyfish, because, well, this is a boss fight. We saw the mist. Let's see how the fire pots do. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect them to do that well. Oh boy. And they are a lot cheaper than my arrows. No. Doesn't mean I cannot still die. Oh, he dodged that. Wow. Okay, I may be a little too strong for this cave. And we get the Flame Drake talisman. Neat. As you might suspect, it just gives you fire resistance. There isn't anything more. In the network test, I think there were a few bubbles here for the mixed physic. And the physic itself, actually. But when the game came out and I was looking for the physic, every article was saying, yeah, it's in the Groveside Cave, and it just wasn't. It wasn't ever in the Groveside Cave. So let's remove the marker. And we can come back to the Weeping Peninsula. Because we have almost 1500 runes. There's a guy in the Weeping Peninsula that I would like to meet. So we ran around here. We did all this. There's a boss fight. There's actually a dungeon right here that I need to mark. Unless I forget about it. And then we go to Castle Morn part? What is that? I want to investigate. I see a little dot on the map. I need to check it out. I'm wearing a hoodie because I don't have any shirts. And it's itchy. It's itchy on my arms. On my wrists, actually, where I have hair. I have hair all over the place, man. It's been like this for at least 5 years. And there's a statue that's actually telling me about that dungeon. And that'll make me remember even better. Yeah, it points downwards because it's right here. You see? But the dot is actually over there. Okay. Sure. I can summon. Why can I summon? Huh, they're just some guys. There's no ballista up top, is there? No. Oh, poisonous flowers. They're like traps. They're like mines. Okay. Well, that's done. Oh, I wanted to switch my weapon and not waste a fire arrow, but it is what it is. It happened. For some reason, these little baby animals drop thin beast bones way more often than the bigger deer or goats. Maybe because they're harder to hit, though. I don't know. One. Yeah, this is a whole damn minefield. Well, let's check out this place. What the hell is up with it? You jump up here, the forest lookout tower. So far, good. Hello. No. Please, do it. Hey, Uber. Yeah. We've just we have just left Ohio. Let me get back real quick. I just spotted this thing, and you know we got stuff to do. Ohio is a really high level, but we can get back in a moment. We can grab a few graces or stuff. But I spotted this tower, and I couldn't remember if I've been here or not on my other characters. Ah, a ballista. And a chest. Oh, that's where you find that. Yeah, I didn't get this on my main character. It's a hand ballista. No, it needs 30 strength. That's a lot. An unconventional ballistic device modeled on a weapon used to besiege castles, only capable of firing great bolts. Perfect for reckless acts such as storming a castle or facing an entire army alone. No way I am handling that. Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay. I did find its counterpart, the jar cannon. So there are two great ballistae in the entire game. I think the jar cannon's cooler. But now that we got that, yeah, sure, let's go back to Ohio. It's this red area called Kaled. I don't know, I think they must have misspelled. Best spot would probably be the Cathedral of Dragon Communion, and we can just run out and go and look for graces. So that exploration later on will be a lot easier. But yeah, there we go. Or rather, here we are. Oh, there's the Smegma Dragon. I think his name was Exicus? We don't want to mess with him. And let's hope he doesn't want to mess with us. The biggest attraction, probably. Hey, yeah, see? So it is accurate, at least. The biggest attraction of this place is probably the biggest and the baddest swamp Miyazaki has ever designed. You know, for whatever reason, if there's something that Miyazaki likes to put in his games, it's poisonous swamps. And this one's like the worst of them all. By which I mean it's the best. It's it's the biggest and the baddest, but it sucks the most to clear out as a player. Yeah, this guy talks about Malenia. So, I'm not exactly sure about the lore, but I think either one of the demigods was born here, or one of them made it look like this. So, if you recognize the trailer for Elden Ring, there was this Valkyrie-looking woman. And at the end, she stabs a guy with herself, and she turns into this giant flower. That's what this flower caused. This entire area is like this. It's red, it's rotten, because of that flower. That's messed up. And she's also really spooky, and she's the hardest boss in the game, according to people. And also kind of me, because I did fight her, I did beat her with the worst build I could use for her. And it was really fun. But she's really tough. She heals from each attack, even if you block it. And she likes to inflict Scarlet Rot. Oh, by the way, if I wasn't running around on a horse, the entire time I'm running here, I get Scarlet Rot. Scarlet Rot is basically poison, but worse. Ooh. I got the meteorite. Wait, that's where you get the meteorite stuff? That's gonna be useful for my other character. I thought it was someplace else. The meteorite stuff is really good. It has amazing scaling, but you cannot upgrade it. So it's a low level staff. That's honestly, it's busted how strong it is. But later on in the game it does fall off a little bit. So is there anything else I want to get right now from here? I don't think so. So let's go sit down on the grace. I don't want to waste my runes. I want to meet a guy and get a certain item back in the Weeping Peninsula. But yeah, there's the big swamp. This whole area is like a big ass desert. There's a... I know, this is also the swamp. It's a little... It's not the main part of the swamp, it's like a little different swamp that's attached to the big swamp, you know? And yeah, the whole thing is a wasteland. And there are dead people and dead birds and dead dogs that look like kangaroos, or like... not like 20 feet or something. I don't know feet. All I know is meters. But a foot is... no, that's pounds. Oh. I don't know. I know how much pounds is a kilogram, but I don't know how many feet is a meter. We'll probably get around to learning that. But yeah, back to the Weeping Peninsula. We have to continue north this way, and then we cross a bridge over a chasm, and we kind of do stuff here, get a few graces. There's a church, there's some ruins, and there's this shack here. And this shack there's a merchant. We need to go and meet him. Maybe he can even sell stuff like fire arrows, I'm not sure. Though fire arrows, the bought version, isn't all that better than the crafted version, I don't think. I think it deals only like 5 more physical and 5 more fire. Which, at that point, when the fire arrow, the crafted one, deals 90 fire damage, the jump from 90 to 95 isn't as significant as with the regular arrows from 35, I think, to 45. Yeah, it's 35, so that's 10 more damage still, but percentage-wise, the bot arrows are a lot better. Though we'll see about the price, I don't remember their price. Yep, there's a Ratman. Gonna pass the Ratman, cross the bridge, that's totally not gonna fall down if you hit it and turn into a ladder. Totally not. Here we have some tree sentinels. You think they're weak to fire damage? How do I... oh. No. There we go. No. They can dodge. They look fairly weak to fire damage. Never mind, the regular arrows deal more. They have giant stumps growing out of their backs, so I figured they would be weak to fire damage, but what do I know? We can craft 10 more firebone arrows. We need to constantly keep stocking up on arrows. We can kill this squirrel rat. We can maybe, nope, not get another bone. Why would we do that? The goats. Goats like to roll around. Beast lever, there we go, some beast bones. And another spooky ghost. Those just serve as exposition, really, and some lore. But only if you know what they're talking about. Oh, right. Mausoleum. Oh boy. Oh. First things first, we gotta get the sacred tear. And we sit down. Do I have any golden seeds? No. So just upgrading flask. We can also talk to Melina here, who also serves as exposition.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
You can only talk to her in the different churches throughout the game, and she just tells you stories.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Yeah. That's about it. I think you can only hear it once. It doesn't change a thing, it's just a little lore tidbit. Oh, and this is a giant graveyard. But, yep, there it is. There is a a unique item here. The Gilded Iron Shield. I don't know if it's that good. I can check. Boosts holy damage negation. Yeah, but it's still a small shield. Small shields are like terrible for blocking. You pretty much only want them for parrying, but over in the distance you can see the thing. Wait, there are a lot of these sheep goats. I'm still not sure if they are sheep or if they are goats. Oh, but I need to remember this area. And come here like all the time. Give me your bones. I'm gonna make so many arrows. Oh man. If I can hit them. You can just hold it out and whack him as you pass. Oh yeah, got a lot of bones. Where you going? How many do we have? 16! Oh man. Oh yeah, we're making 50 fire arrows. If my scroll wants to work. There we go. 69 fire arrows. It was meant to be. Tombsward Ruins. Oh, there are a lot of Trinus lilies. I'm gonna have to remember this place, in that case. Rats are quite tanky. I actually found out that rats are an amazing way to tell if you're meant to be in an area or not. Because if you one-shot a rat, you're probably over-leveled. If you 2 or 3 shot a rat, you're good. But if it takes you 4 or more shots to kill a rat, you should probably not be there. Are you kidding me? No, do not do... Ah, damn it. God damn it. Well, there is an underground section to this place. And here there are pages, and I absolutely hate those guys. Because they fire perfumer bolts! Yeah, which do that. Yeah, perfumer bolts. Unfortunately, there are no perfumer's arrows, I don't think. And the bolts... The point of impact explosive sparks, dealing fire damage. I absolutely despise perfumers in this game. Oh, but we have a new hat. It's not as good as the foot soldier one, but... Huh, this looks kind of okay. We get a cape. Yeah, none of the gloves really fit. It's really chunky. But it'll have to do for now. This other guy. Why did it lock off? Oh, also, using arrows, you can get the enemy's attention if you need. Using any arrows, really, and there are special arrows which do that really well. Oh! Oh, that's really lucky. I wanted this bow. I wanted this exact bow as my short bow, so I'll want to go with both a longbow and a short bow. But, I thought I'd have to farm it really far away down the road. And in here we have a winged scythe. It's a weird weapon. Sacred scythe resembling a pair of white wings deals holy damage. According to pagan belief, white winged maidens are said to be Death's gentle envoys. Angel's wings. Jump and imbue the wing blade of the armament with light, then deliver a slashing attack on the enemy. White wings impede recovery actions using a flask of tears. Ah, it disables healing. That could be nice for PvP, but I don't really see anyone using it. And the fact that it deals holy damage, pretty much any holy damage, means that skeletons will not revive after you kill them. It's not that significant. It used to be in the previous Souls games that they looked like they died, but they could just randomly come back up to like 3 or something times. In Elden Ring, you just gotta finish them off once you actually kill them. Well, you don't actually kill them, that's why you need to finish them off. Oh. Anyway, we get another sacred tear. That will of course allow us to upgrade our flask again. In this church you cannot speak to Melina for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't want to level up. I have a few golden runes. I can level up to 16 siege short bow damage. Flasks, increase amount replaced by flasks. There we go. Bow. Okay, I think it does lower damage, but it should be way faster. We can get rid of the torch. We won't need it for a while. And yeah, this is what's called a mausoleum. I think they look like a turtle. And they are really, really cool. Ah, this guy means the tower. He doesn't mean the mausoleum. He actually means the tower right there. We can go and see what's that all about. But also... there's a cave nearby. By nearby, I mean like right here. That I also missed the first time I was playing through the game. Well, I did get it, but only with help from the wiki. We are not going to go inside just yet, though we could, actually. Yeah, screw it. We have a lot of fire arrows, and that's what I'll be using. Because... oh, what do I make? Yeah, I want the light first. I'll remember to go back here, surely. It's really dark. So, let's go meet that merchant. Gotta go southwest. And be careful to not get crushed by the turtle or killed by the headless people. Now, the headless ghost people are mausoleum guards, soldiers. They always appear near mausoleums. And mausoleums are just kind of vibing. Some more bones. We also sometimes get slivers of meat and beast liver, which will also be useful when it comes to crafting, though not offensive stuff, but defensive buffs. So the meat will be used to create buffs against poison, rot, and all that. And the liver will be used to create items protecting you against different damage types like fire, magic, lightning. That's really nice. How many are those? 12. Wow. Love it. Absolutely love it. But we don't have any smoldering butterflies. We can make the poop pot. Causes the buildup of poison. Go figure. There's a grace near this guy, yeah. What are you doing? Natural selection right there.
Well, it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
First I gotta sell you my... Oh, I got a lot of those. Okay, let me sell you my golden runes. And he does sell arrows. Great. But I want this. The lantern. The lantern, while not as bright as the torch, and let me buy like 100 arrows. I'll be... I can just do... It's 2000 runes, but it'll last us a while. And this is actually a good sign that I can buy that many.
Have a safe journey.
Because from now on, arrows shouldn't really be an issue. Now we want to go into our pouch, click switch, and assign the lantern. And the lantern, you can just clip onto your belt, and it lights up. How cool is that? Again, it's not as bright as the torch, but still, it leaves your hand. It leaves your hands, which is amazing. Do I want to go for more dex or more strength? I'll go for more dex, at least until 20. Because I also want to get that dagger. For now, back to Tombsword Cave. Or I forget. And then we can check out that tower the ghost guy was talking about. Ah, see? Well, yeah, you can see. And so can I. Will he die? He will. Oh, I don't even need to use the fire arrows or the weapon art. I can just headshot them. They die. The mushroom people. They don't even know what's going on. And for 20 runes a shot, we get 56 back. That's a steal. Here we can also find some poison bloom. Toxic mushrooms from the mushroom people. Our first fur-calling finger remedy, which is used for summoning either friends or foes. I think we want to go down here first. So there will be a few rats. I can try and use the red branch short bow, though I'll need to upgrade it as well. I think, yep, there's a rat mama. So we can just stand here and she will not notice us. That's great. Oh, don't mind me. I'll just pick up an arteria leaf. Well, that's kind of useless. You can go back, sneak past the rat mama. Again, enemies don't really see light from your lantern or your torch. We're good. Also, Elden Ring added a kind of a new mechanic, where if you roll through poison, you actually get covered in it. Oh, the other rat awakened. And that means that it will build up over a period of time, even if you get out of it. And I actually messed up, because I don't think I can get rid of the poison right now. But it doesn't matter. We have a few poison bone darts, and yeah, we just gotta dart right out of here. We safe? We are not safe. And this is a boss fight now. Oh god, no, this attack. Ah, the rays of light. Actually, I think it's good that I'm already poisoned. Because I cannot get poisoned any further. And how much damage do I deal? Quite a lot. And with the fire arrows, a bit more. Yeah, it's a plant. So what do you expect? And even... No, it doesn't stun it. Oh, messed up. I messed up. Should not have stood there. I thought I had more time, but I didn't. So now we just gotta run back here. The boss isn't that difficult. When I recently did it as the mage, didn't really have any issues with it, because it didn't do the light beam attack, but now it did. But we did pick up the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook, which gives us poison grease. Unfortunately, that is most likely useless for us, because you cannot grease a bow. You have different arrow types. Which also begs the question, where is the poison arrow recipe? Oh, I'll have to look into that. For now though, we can just run straight back to the boss arena. The little guys we can take out with a mighty shot from a regular arrow. And then the fire arrows I think I want to save for the big guy. Again. The attack actually covers a larger area than the visual indicator sometimes. Oh, there's a splurge with poison. Don't care, I'm already poisoned. Oh, it did the attack, but I interrupted it. And now I'm out of FP. Even the regular arrows deal a lot of damage. Burn. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh, and don't forget the runes. You get the Viridian Amber Medallion for it. And 2,100 runes. That's like 105 arrows. That's a lot of arrows. Certainly a lot more than I just spent. But life isn't just about arrows. Oh, and since we also bought more arrows than we could carry, because you can only carry up to 99, all of the overfill gets sent to the nearest grace. And it automatically refills your arrows for you, which is real handy. We can level up Dex up to 19, leaving us with just 12 runes, which is nice. Because then if you die, you know, it's just 12 runes. What's 12 runes? But this tower that ghost guy was talking about, it's just south of here, and this tower is really cool. The first time I went there, I was amazed, and then actually my girlfriend, I think, figured it out first, and she cheesed that place. But I figured out a way to do a thing. I'm gonna show you the thing. Even though I have an unupgraded Lordsworn straight sword, it might take a while. Because I will not be using a bow for this tower. So we see here there are a couple of guys, one with a crossbow and then a knight. Oh, and even a ballista. Actually, there are a lot of guys. Like a lot of guys. Wow. I don't want to kill that guy's horse, because if I do, he will pull out his shield. What is that? No magic. No stabbing either. Oh, he's angry. He does not like arrows sticking out of his chest. You... I felt... I felt as if I was about to die. Not gonna lie. Oh, did he jumped down? I hope. Oh, and I can just turn off the lantern for you. You know what? Maybe it's better if I don't find out. Maybe it's best if I hit my shots. There we go. Oh, another hat. I would like their armor. Oh, almost. Wow, there are a lot of you. So yeah, it was an ambush. And I always forget you can free aim on the horse. Dog. Oh, the ballista. Oh. Dang it. I want that. It's just 3 great dragonfly heads. Okay. No idea. Don't kill the guys. Just run. Take out the ballista. Thankfully there's a stake of Marika. But why are there so many guys here? Just a tower in the middle of nowhere and it's a bloody army. Well. Wow. Tower of Return. Return to what? Well. Just a sec, I need to go and kill that ballista because it's annoying. Ooh, a chest! Would you look at that, another transported trap. All in all, in the entire game, I think there are no more than 5, and 3 of them are right at the beginning. So I could be wrong. But yeah, this chest is special. It takes you to Lameville, the royal capital. And if you open your map, it's all the way up here. The first time, I swear, the first time we saw this, we were like, whoa, okay. Limgrave, kinda huge. Caelid, over on the south, yeah. Here, the east, kinda big. And you mean to tell me there's this much more map? Yeah, okay. And you know the thing? There's still some stuff up north. This is not even the whole thing. There is more. This game is big. Okay, it took me like 120 hours to beat it the first time. I recommend Elden Ring in case you haven't noticed. But this place is just beautiful. And yeah, you actually come here later. Go figure. And now that I know some more stuff about this. First time I went here, I didn't understand any of it. I recognize those places, and this, yeah, this is the Earth Tree, by the way. It's huge. There's even a door. A giant tree door. What tree has a door? You know what? That's a gate. That's bigger than a door. And this transporter trap isn't even that harmful. This, by the way, is a lift. It's a special kind of lift. You can't pull it from here. You gotta go from down up. And it's not even a button lift, so you cannot cheese it with summons. Because you can summon people here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we get a grace immediately. And there's a golem just vibing, laying there. And so, at level 17, I will show you how you can fairly easily cheese this guy. Because he does wake up. And I did this with a shield the first time around. What you want to do, you can see he doesn't really take damage. Just want to whack his ankle. Okay? And when he falls down, you go and stab him in the chest. And this deals a lot of damage comparatively to what you deal normally. Wait a moment, and you whack his ankle. Remember, with heavy attacks. And if he does that, that's like the worst attack that can happen. But just keep whacking his ankle with heavy attacks. Once you hear the thud, you come up to his chest and you stab him. Over and over and over again until he dies. I think you need 3 stabs with a straight sword to get him down. With a great sword, it could be 2. I'm not sure. Oh, but they do need to be charged, like to full. And if he steps back, that's bad. If you can get him in a stun lock, that's ideal, but you won't always be able to. Just gonna stab his ankles. And don't die. That's also fairly important. There we go. Maybe 3 or 4 more, something like that. There we go. See, it's really easy once you get the rhythm. You wait a moment because he is invincible while he's laying down. Oh, this one it only took 2. I must be getting tired of getting stabbed, huh? One more. And okay, don't wanna mess it up now. Whew. And in case you were wondering, no, he does not ever fall down. Got him. He was about to breathe fire under him, but there you go. That's how you kill a giant. And he used like, what, 3,000 runes? Wasn't so bad. But if you don't want to mess with the golem, you can just come up to this chest, open it up, and get a Blessed to Do talisman. Which I used to use it, then I stopped. It slowly restores HP. I think it's like 2 HP per second, which doesn't sound like much, but it's actually pretty nice. It's very comfy to have in your build. And then you got this, which doesn't work yet. Yeah, I think you need to use the lift from below, and then this works. But that's the basic strategy for every single golem in the game, just to whack him in the ankles and they fall down, and then you stab him in the chest. Over and over and over again. So, this place is called the Divine Bridge, by the way. Yeah, this whole place, Leyndell, the royal capital, it's kind of holy. It's also really, really pretty. were we? So we cleared almost the entirety of Weeping Peninsula. We can go here. Buy like 50 arrows. And go... Oh, right, Castle Haith. Still gotta do that. I'll still buy the arrows though. Is it night? No, it's early day.
Trade again.
Trade again. Most of the merchants have arrows, which is nice. With the arrows for 1,000. Did get a little notification notifying us that indeed some of the arrows went into the storage. Now we go to Fort Haith. Fort Haith is... it shouldn't take too long. As you might remember, Kenneth Haith asked us to clear out his fort because some bumpkin with fixation on blood took it. Oh, we can also do Blythe. So we gotta take it back. Best way, in my opinion, to go about it is just come up here and sneak. And if you sneak good, you can dodge the ballista, get up onto this rock, and here you are safe. From here, there are a lot of soldiers and a pumpkin head. And a Yakroad one. No. He's chill. He is chill. We want the pumpkin head to go by. He doesn't see us. He doesn't see anything actually. The pumpkin head is a helmet designed for sensory deprivation. It makes the user roll, or the pumpkin head. It makes him go mad. But also we find a golden seed here. Wrong button. Chill, fellas. Turn your sword. Turn your back to me. There you go. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Now, these are Godric soldiers, so they are a little easier than what we just fought. But still. Now, stabby, stabby. The pumpkin head just went and killed some rat people. It won't bother us anymore. But once we step inside, there are a lot of red barrels. And if you played any game ever, especially shooters, you know that red barrels are explosive. And these guys throw fire pots, so they get shot in the forehead. Ooh. Hitboxes are crisp. Any more? That doesn't look like it. No, a rat! And here you can find some blood roses. Why blood roses? Well, the guy occupying the fort, as you might remember, is obsessed with blood. And why does that matter? Well, if we go inside this place, past the explosive barrels. Also, I think there are more rats and a guy sleeping. Headshot. Two of them. Right in the eye. We find a book. The Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook 6. Which unlocks blood grease, bloodbone arrows, and bloodbone bolts. And I will be using them, I think. They inflict bleed. 55 bleed. But they only deal 25 physical, which is even lower than the bone arrows. But bleed... Man, Parson's crossbows. How would that work, though? I mean, crossbows are already kind of just, you load them and you shoot them. So they are faster than the bow when you need it, but the overall DPS of a crossbow I think is lower. But there was a guy in like Dark Souls 3 who had all 6 weapon slots just filled up with crossbows, the repeating crossbows, and he just went yata at your ass. It was amusing. What was I saying? Oh right, blood. So blood, when it fills up, it just deals a percentage of your health, and we have our robustness. Explanation, that's your resistance to blood loss and frostbite. So I think the left one is blood loss? Maybe? I think. So that would mean we need a build-up of 161 of bleed to get a bleed proc. Ow, a rat! And we can experiment with those, but probably not on this guy, because, well, he is obsessed with blood. Oh. No, he did not. Heck. Juked me. He sat down on me. Where do you go from here? Well, there's this guy. Get stabbed in the butt. I forgot you can't stab guys in ballistas for whatever reason. Oh, but then I just want to quickly step here. He has a shield. Damn it, he has a shield. So just mighty shot. That's a lot of damage. And then he runs at us. Oh. You know what? A mighty shot is probably a bad idea. Die. And he drops Bloody Slash. Bloody Slash is really nice. They nerfed it in the newest patch, but it's still really nice. It deals quite a lot of damage, but it does take your health. But it also looks really, really cool when you use it. Is it kinda bad? I don't know. I think it still has decent damage. It's just really a lot more expensive to use. So you can't just spam it. You gotta think about when to use it. But it still has a lot of range to it. Slower and takes more HP. That's not that bad. Oh, and here we find the Dectus Medallion. Oh. Wait, hold up. That's here? The right half is said to reside in Fort Farath in the Dragon Barrow. Huh. From the weapon art. Huh. Well, to be fair, bleed is still kind of broken. And for an Ash of War that you find realistically right at the beginning of the game, like the first even 15 minutes if you really want it, I think it was too strong. Same with Hoarfrost Stomp, which also got nerfed, because it was just that strong. And I have no quarrel with things being strong, just things being too strong compared to all the other stuff, because then everyone uses the same exact thing. And Elden Ring was supposed to, and in my opinion is, highlighting really unique builds. Yeah, I constantly feel like I have to sneeze. Yeah, but Rivers of Blood is on a unique weapon, it's really end game. So, I think it has its place as an early game Rivers of Blood, if you want to use that. Which is fine. There's a dungeon. Oh, but also there is Blythe. Let's go meet Blythe. For that, we gotta jump down. Can't see. I could use the lantern, but there we go. We go meet Blythe, then we go tell Kenneth Haith the good news, and we go Stormvale. We could go to Stormvale. Still, these guys, well, don't care. I have a horse, you don't. Suck it. I'll avoid those guys if I can. I think I talked to this merchant, right? I must have. Go to Ruins right here. Yeah. Now be careful. There's a big mama bear sleeping. Hey, mama bear. Ow. I think he jumps down around here. So if we just stand here and do the emote, finger snap.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Is that it?
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is and in need.
Okay. So, Darrowell. I actually know where that is. But we can go straight north and go to Kenneth first. Why can't I summon here? Is it the Bear Lake? Oh, it doesn't look like the Bear Lake. Oh. Ah. There we go. Come on. 3 thin beast bones from 1 deer. Oh dear. Kenneth, how you been?
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort?
Sure did.
Excellent news. Just wonderful. And the Knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
A knife.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haith, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Ricochet.
Yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Isn't that low-key racist? Sure.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed.
Wow, we'll have a jolly good time, huh?
Right then, I've much to do.
Sure you do. So, Darrowell. I don't know how I missed that, but if we go to Akhil Lake South, speaking of Akhil, we could be strong enough to take him down. But first we go to this here mystical circle. Later down the line, 200 runes is really nothing, but it's like 10 arrows just for stomping on a skull, no? And this really shouldn't be an issue. The Forlorn Hound Everjail shall enter the Everjail, and inside we find a yellow summoning sign. That is Blythe the Half-Wolf. Who looks kinda goofy on the picture, but yeah, we'll summon him. Come on.
Darrowell. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Juicy. So, Blythe doesn't really deal damage. Pretty much every single helpful NPC in the game has absurdly low damage, so that they don't make fights too easy. I think FromSoft has learned their mistake from the Iron Tarkus in Dark Souls 1. Because that guy could just straight up solo a boss. But still, it's no biggie. Blythe does deal at least some decent damage. We get the Bloodhound's Fang, which, from what I saw, is a fairly popular weapon among people. And I don't blame them, honestly. It's a big sword, sure, but it looks really cool. It's a curved greatsword, and it has the Bloodhound's Finesse, which is a pretty cool weapon skill. But now, we gotta talk to Blythe. It's written as Blaiddd, but it's not Blythe, it's Blythe. Rough.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word.
Are you a man or are you a wolf? Didn't you say you're a wolf of your word?
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
What do you mean by a little on the large side?
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
My cocoa's gone. Oh well. Nice seeing you, Blythe. Now, let's go and visit Castle Stormvale. Finally. Why don't we? Oh, first we gotta kill Margit. Right. So, in order to kill Margit, I think we'll need some reinforcements. Well, not really need, but you know what makes the fight a whole lot easier? Margit's Shackle, which is an item you can buy from Patches, of all people. I have no idea why, but yeah, Patches has it. And so, we need to get, I think, 5,000 runes for it. And there's this guy I've been avoiding for a good reason. But if Spirit Jelly shall will it, he shall be killed. Oh god. Okay, he actually takes damage. That's a start. You dummy. Oh, my jelly! Dick. Oh, and don't go into the church with him, or he will murder Kale. Or you, or both. Really, you don't want that happening, do you? Okay, lost my tank. This'll take a while. He does the super block, and if you are a magic user, the super block actually bounces off spells. At least it doesn't bounce arrows. And he just looks like a dingus. But it's gonna take quite a few arrows, honestly. This guy has some armor on him. It's actually like the 5th most heavy armor in the entire game. I think. It's ridiculous. And it's also crazy good. And it looks crazy nice. One downside with the bow build is that if you lose a fight, you lose a lot of runes that you spent on arrows. Maybe I should use the weaker bow, because it'll allow me to fire faster. Oh yeah. We deal like half the damage, but I can fire immediately after rolling. Like that. That's why I wanted a short bow. Oh, I see the difference. Oh, that's good. Okay, fire deals less damage. Oh, how'd that hit me? It's close. Fight! This took like, what? 60 arrows? I think? It was an exhilarating battle. But oh boy did I enjoy that. I need to upgrade that short bow ASAP. Ooh wee! I can upgrade it only like twice, and each one gives me like 4 more damage. 4 or 5 more damage, yeah. But being able to just fire and hit, because in between enemy attacks is where you have the most chance of hitting them, because otherwise they just move around constantly like It sucks. But with a short bow, you can just roll and boop, boop. And it's really nice. You can even just jump and shoot. Which is also fun. And the weapon skill. Oh, you're still alive. Weapon skill, of course, is super nice as well. Love it. So, patches. I'm back. You tricked me with the chest. But I'm back.
Oh, Ryan, you're alive. Oh, you had me proper scared, puffing away in a flash like that. Well, maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not rightly yours, hmm? But I'll forgive
Maybe.
you. View it as a learning experience. At any rate, it's just nice to see you safe. Oh, don't miss all the bargains here at Patch's Emporium.
Oh, that gives you the calm down emote. Hey, that's nice. But yeah, we want the... Oh. We want Margit's shackle. A fetish bathed in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen. And these ones were made to keep a particular omen under strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retain vestiges of power. Enough to trap the once bound Margit on Earth, if only for a short time. Neat. Basically, you can use it, I think, twice during the fight. You slam it down on the ground, and he gets slammed onto the ground himself. Not much more to say about it. Do you sell arrows? I guess you don't.
Cheers for that.
Cheers for that. So before we go visit Calais. He'll give us arrows. But I also got a message in Discord, so we wanna check that out. Okay. Calais, give me your arrows.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Oh, about Blythe. We have some more tidbits.
Then you met Blythe, did you? Wonderful. I'm glad I pointed you in his direction. He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg. I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another.
A good egg. That's an odd way to compliment someone, but for some reason it does sound really nice. I'd like to be called a good egg. Give me 30 arrows.
Goodbye.
It feels nice to finally have arrows available, you know? So nice. So nice. I'll try summoning Godric's soldier spirits for the fight. No pots, but the Margit shackle. See, just slam it down. You can do it as much as you'd like, but up to 2 times during the fight, it stops working. And we could also finally alter our garments, and this just removes the cape. That also makes the garb lighter. For some reason I think the amount of resistances you lose is disproportionate to the weight most of the time, but I spy with my little eye an item. And some bats. I hate the bats. Honestly. Just die already. And there's another one. All that for a golden rune one and a lot of screams. Oh well. Castle Ward Tunnel, we won't have a better opportunity, I don't think. We don't have a lot of runes, we have quite a lot of arrows, we have the shackle, we have a summon ready. Time to beat Market. Then we'll step into Stormvale and... Oh, 69 arrows, nice. And I think that'll be it for today. So, Sorcerer Rogier. Good fellow. Let's go. There he is. So I want to start off by slamming him. Firing a couple of... Oh, he doesn't take much damage. Yeah, whack him. Whack him to death. As long as my guys keep the aggro. I think it's the time for the shot bow. The shot bow doesn't really deal that much damage. Rogier is about to die. Oh, nice. Can't use the stagger, but well, technically I can. Just can't do a crit. If I had a dagger, I would. I don't have it yet. So Rogier gave his life so that I can try and do it. Maybe I should have saved the shackle for phase 2. We're alright. I'm keeping him at range. Both of my soldiers are still alive. Market is going down soon. Yeah, that was almost spooky. Taking quick shots in between rolls with the short bow. Got him! Whew, good fight. He's really tough. Now we get a talisman pouch.
I shall remember thee, tarnished.
9,000 runes. Yeah, Margit is actually really tough.
In fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Well, you did die, didn't you? Time for the Arrow's Reach talisman. We don't have anything better right now. Touch Grace. Yeah, we can take a little peek inside the castle. Find some stuff. Level up. Oh, that's a good one. We can level up. And maybe some endurance, actually. Not that much, but I do find myself running out of stamina pretty often when I want to keep going and keep shooting. Besides, the higher equip load will help me to achieve light load easier with better arrows, and that's really what I would like. I want the light load. But I'm running kind of low on arrows, so I'll take a quick peek here everywhere. See if I can maybe find some useful stuff. Edge. Oh, it's really dark. Fire grease. can't go back up, I don't think. Can't use torrent either, we are in a legacy dungeon. By rolling, yeah, I don't think that'll work. So we have no way. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole in the wall. Does it just allow us to go back? Yeah, it appears so. Okay. Oh, we did beat Margit. This castle is beautiful. Too bad it's in ruins, more or less. So, we can rest at the site of grace. And I'll call it a day, unless we can add a charge to flask. Not enough golden seeds. Oh well, in that case, next time we'll step into Stormvale Castle and go get the dagger, which will be my other main weapon. I'll use a bow and a dagger right now. I'm just using the sword as a placeholder, but I try not to use it too much, you know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. We had a few good fights, definitely. Hope to see you back. Hope to see you around. But as always, take care of yourselves. Love you all, and bye-bye.